Oh.
She's lost.
You got pussy in your life?
I drank a lot of this so far, man. See, I'm not crazy when I'm tipsy. Gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, and I'm live. So we're live, and we got Paul producing. And one thing about Paul, I just realized he won't. He's probably never murdered anybody, so that makes Paul a pretty good guy. Yeah, you met Paul right back here, right? Not a guy that'll murder people. So he doesn't seem like a bad guy. No matter what arguments you could have, never gonna murder you. And that reminds me of Eric right here. You're from the Saratoga. You said, or you live in the Saratoga.
Yeah, as of now.
I've been to a lot of funerals out there.
Really?
They were all fun, though. Fun, but kind of sad at the same time. Like, like what I'm feeling right now. What is going on? How come we seem kind of sad here? What is going on, Shot? You feeling kind of? You seem like you're. See, I start with the feelings chart usually, and when I don't start with the chart, I start asking people, and I have a feeling like now I'm just analyzing people. You little. Are you feeling a little? Let me get a vibe like a little nervous. Is it
No.
Not quite. I didn't.
Poker face. Good.
Poker face?
Yes.
Is that what you said, or butterface?
Poker.
Poker. So you play some poker because you know what that is.
No. I mean, just like it's hard to say from my face what I really feel.
Is that so? This is how you see. That's good. This is how when times are troubling, you always have that same face. You're not much of the talker in the group, right?
Well, most of the talking is Eric, I think so.
All right, let's focus on you then. All right. So what is?
I'll try.
Eric been holding you back here from the talking?
No, I just he read the song, so I think I gave him a good credit.
Oh, well, perfect. Because if there may be no singing, this is technically like an interview, right? So now you're talking about because he writes the songs and sings them. So now you could do the talking. How's it feel now to get that out there? Weight off your chest there.
Surprising, but I like challenges. Why not?
Yeah, you seem like a guy that likes the challenge. You play a little, what do they call it, a bokeh ball, where you hit the ball in the rings. Is that?
The rings?
Yeah.
How it's called?
Well, what's something challenging you do that you I feel?
Lifting.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I thought you were kind of like the bodyguard of the group in a way. I think we talked about that last time. He protects you, right, Eric? You're kind of the cunnilingus of the group, and the leader. Yeah.
I'm kind of like the. I guess they label me as like the brains behind it because I do write the lyrics. I do write compositions. I'm not the most polished composer, so that's where he helps me out.
So you go over the songs together.
We go over the songs together. He structures it so that way it's a lot more formulaic, and sometimes he just takes whatever I have and he just makes it into something I never would have imagined, and because he's just that he's just that amazing of a musician. He too has an amazing God's gift and just a lot of knowledge. I mean, I have my share of knowledge of certain things. I'm very, very creative, but
How you feeling, man? How you feeling? All right?
yeah.
Feeling like this is the first time I really felt like some kind of silence in the room here when you guys are all here. Feeling like kind of is there
Welcome.
is
I'm
there
okay, man.
is there emptiness here? You feeling well? It's also feelings time. How you feeling? Okay is not a feeling. I don't think it's neutral could be one. How you feeling?
What in terms?
How you, I don't know how the feelings chart. If there was a feeling chart, what would you put your finger on? What kind of face?
Well, which finger are you talking about?
There you go. Is that a sex joke? Is that a sex joke? That is a sex joke. It's the unless that's a feeling. Is that a feeling?
I have lots of feelings and I can ignite many feelings. Which one do you want?
Moldavite. That's I believe that is a title. If I were to look it up, that is a title of like a. Is that a gem that has
Yeah.
a lot of different colors and it changes colors? That's a lot of
No.
feelings right there. If that gem was a person.
Believe it or not, it's actually it's actually a gemstone from like the Czech Republic that stems from a meteorite from the Czech Republic, and it's arguably one of the most powerful healing stones for people's self, and just like it's a huge energy purifier. So basically, the reason why we actually did I chose the band to be the band name was because that's what our message is. We actually want to help use our music to heal and help people bring people together and just like not make the world as much of a shitty place as it is, because there are just enough there's enough of that bullshit going on, and we also even have like some other musicians in mainstream media and even mainstream musicians that are not making it any easier.
Wait, they hating on you? You getting some like mainstream people hating on you? Or what do you mean?
No,
Ooh,
but
what's
we're
going on
more
here?
counterculture, so be prepared for us to be hated more than loved. But what's funny is that we tend to be a lot more embraced by the younger generation because we're different.
I feel like it's kind of spiritual, your music, not religious but spiritual.
That's the premise of it. That's the whole point.
I feel like you're good people when it comes to heaven and hell, where you just at a spiritual level there, and you're just the spiritual balance.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good. That was kind of deep. I like that.
Yeah.
So, you're leaving. Is everyone else leaving with you?
No.
No, not leaving the show. I mean, like leaving the state. Or you said you're moving out of here, right? You going, Shy?
Well, I lived like in Boston last year, but right now probably like back in California Bay Area, and then like we'll figure out like if where next I shall move in the US.
Yeah. You said you've been there for a year, right? Or you said
No, Boston for a year, but in California I've been here for the last 5 years.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say you were here last time, man. It wasn't that.
Yeah,
faded.
because I did, because on the first time I was in Boston.
Okay, yeah. So you,
Yeah, I'm like I had like my master's degree in Berkeley College of Music, so I moved up to school to Boston. And then-
master. So you can be like a wizard, a grand wizard.
Yeah, like master of music. I'm a knowledgeable person.
Is that like a grand wizard?
I guess so, because music I think is a magic, and music helped me a lot, and also about others. And I feel that when I'm studying more deeply about the education element, then I can be a wizard that help like people and do the magic of empower them and make them feel happy and express their emotions with their talent and learning music. So
And you could go
I think that you're right. It's kind of wizard.
Go from a grand wizard to a master wizard.
Yeah, and who knows, and I hope maybe, who knows, maybe PhD.
Hey, well, wait.
Grand wizard.
Is that? I don't know which comes first. Gosh, I hope the grand wizard comes first, and then the master wizard, and then the PhD. But I'm not sure which order those come.
Gandalf.
Yeah. the Harry Potter. I mean, there's a lot.
No, it's Hobbit. Dumbledore.
Again, Dumbledore. Yeah. The game about this one. Well, no, he's a short.
Gandalf is Hobbit. Lord of the Rings.
Okay, yeah. I get those mixed up at times. Then they had like a.
Yeah, I know.
I was raised off of Willow. You guys ever heard of Willow?
Willow? No, who is it?
He's like he's a hobbit. He was a hobbit before the Hobbit.
Hobbit? No.
Gosh, man, yeah, you guys are so young, man. I like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I like.
Sorry.
Well, no. You guys are so. Wait, how old are you?
Eric?
Eric,
I guess.
Hey, we
How
never.
old do you think I look?
Gosh, man, I'm picturing you guys are in your 20s here. That's why I ask.
I can talk about myself.
It's only rude if you're my ages.
My age, so 24 young.
See, he's 24. Shoot, man, he doesn't remember Willow. You don't either. You must be really young.
I'm 32.
Gosh, man, wow.
Willow,
You got plenty of years to break some bones. Oh, me boner. I know we're getting into the sex jokes. But I did also, it sucks, I realized lately that from my uncle texts me, and I haven't heard from him in a while. Sometimes I like to see how the white rich folks live. And so it's good to get a message from him. He said he's got the titanium in his leg too. Mm-hmm. And it was good hearing from him, but it's a bummer that I realized from talking to him that my leg is not bulletproof. And it can't take a sword or a machete to the leg. So I might have died last week. Good thing I didn't do anything last week when the machete person was coming after me. Oh well, everybody in the Civic Center. The person was just like trying to hack people. I was thinking my leg is hack proof because I got titanium. I was gonna lift it and then I kick the machete away, and I probably would have been legless after that. So for the record,
is it what kind of is it a prosthetic or is it a full like cyborg?
Well, it's titanium, so I guess no cyborg thing is titanium. So I guess.
So is it like a pole or something?
It's a rod.
A rod, okay. Do you ever like take the shoe off and put a condom on it and?
No, it's not detachable. Not yet. Yeah, so when I say like my rod is hurting, my rod's hurt, baby, it's not my penis. Unfortunately, because if that was that big, and no, it's horrible. It would probably be that.
Yeah,
it would probably be that small and hurt.
Well, you'd be well if that was the case, we would have to change this to the BBC.
You know, speaking of that, I do have some things on the Twitter. The Twitter, a lot of people don't like this Twitter, but on the Twitter I was reading earlier, your balls are back online. There's guys that are doing the $55 semen release ritual, where bros platonically come together, and it's like they're just bros. They're not the gays. I don't know. I don't think they are. Because they're being put out there as bros. They're just buddies. The guys, just platonic because they say platonic.
Meaning
so that doesn't mean they're the gays.
So wait a minute.
Platonically come together. So they just see. It's a group.
So
it's a group, and they get together.
Non-sexually jizz themselves
together, but not like in their own zone.
Oh,
But-
so they come. You literally.
They do this over. So the reason it's not sexually together is because they do the zooms, and then they have like the different frame, and then they're platonically coming together as bros. Which, honestly, okay,
I
that
mean,
honestly
that,
kind of still sounds kind of gay. Would
Kinda.
that be? Well, they say platonic.
well, here's the.
But
well,
isn't that what guys do to women online? We want to zoom maybe the TikTok or the OnlyFans so we could like come
I don't
with
watch
them.
any of that because that's just freaking brain poison.
Oh
But,
yeah, there you go.
But
You don't watch the pornos, yeah.
I mean, I think the last time I've ever seen like legit porn was when I was like in my early 20s, and it was like girl on girl, like hot blonde meets your nerdy brunette.
See,
But
so you've had your share of threesomes.
I have.
I find those awkward, man. Cause like I've done something like that in my younger years, and just like, in the trailer, and now I'm just like, okay, now it's just their turn together. It's like,
What would you say? Who would you say? And this is just some guy talk here. Your personal opinion. Who would you say would
Wait,
make
what?
the best menage a trois? Like if you were
wait,
to
are
have
we talking about another dude?
whatever you
It's a
find.
big spectrum there.
If it's two guys, one girl, two girls.
Well, I've always liked the Kate Beckinsale.
Okay.
The Kate Beckinsale, which wait, which okay, we could lead into this. Which I do have a couple clips I want to play. This
By
guy
all means, yeah.
Matt Rife, have you heard of him? He's all over
I've heard of this.
I don't know why he's all over the social media. And I found out I think it's because of his abs. Because that's what I found out. Some people have said that.
He's
which
got
is
good abs.
yeah. So if you did comedy, you would be the next one to blow up because I guess abs are the thing. Bert Kreischer did it first. I think that's his last name. But I think he's the only Bert in comedy that I know of.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it. And he went shirtless. He was known for that. Now this guy just takes off for a little bit too, and he's known for it. So that is kind of rude, just a little bit. But I looked him up, and I respect this guy because he's holding down for straight white folks. I speak for myself here. I don't know, but if you want to chime in, but.
Wait. So,
But this
hold on.
okay.
Is he trying to speak for black folks, or is he trying to speak?
No, he's speaking for everyone. He's just saying in the beginning, like, but then he's talking for everybody.
Okay.
But then I Googled and I also noticed he dated Kate Beckinsale, and that's what really did it for me. Yeah, should we play these? Here, let's play a couple of his clips here. Do I like? Wait.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you're ready.
So this is the good thing about this is where having the producer guy comes in handy that won't murder people. He presses these buttons. Yeah, let's play. Let's play. This is the Matt Rife. These are his jokes that I
Drop
personally thought were cool.
Turn it up.
$1,000 on something that's ultimately cosmetic and really only affects how I feel about myself and whoever it is that I'm intimate with. Or do I drop $10,000? Get these titties and clean up at the Women's Olympics. Are you kidding me? If I go full transition, it is over for you bitches. I don't even run track and field. I'm placing bronze, guaranteed, okay? I'm a decent looking dude, but I'm a bad bitch, straight up.
Let's play the other one. Let's see what you guys think about. We got one. That way we get out the way here. We got another one. Ryan Gosling did comedy. Okay, well, I didn't know that. So it's one more joke.
You know who has life way harder than trans people that we never talk about? People in wheelchairs. They're angels. Feel free to think about it and tell me I'm wrong. Let's say you did. Let's say you took somebody with no legs and a trans person, and you put them in the same room, the same handicap accessible room. See who you think has the harder life? I feel like I'm trapped inside of another person's body. So you have 4 legs? You're not listening. It's not about that. Sometimes my mental health will take such a toll that I could just jump off of my balcony. Jump? What's that? You're not hearing. People will call me the wrong pronouns. Someone called me Chariot Tubman the other day. You think a pronoun's the worst thing you can be called? Come on. Oh, you mean transportation?
Okay. So wait, what do you think? Is he deserving of all the recognition? I put on a couple Pride Month jokes there. Do you think he's deserving of the recognition there? What do you think about those jokes? Do they fly there, Shy?
I think they are pretty nice.
He's not, okay. Good to get your voice.
Okay, I mean, but I've seen like way funnier.
Wait, who do you find funnier? Well, who do you find funny, I guess?
Funny? Actually, I'm more like in the comedians. I'm more like in movies, like in funny movies.
Okay.
Like if you have Netflix, Red Notice, it's funny.
Oh, you talking? Wait, who? Yeah, Red Notice.
With Dwayne Johnson.
You talking about? Wait, you talking about Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, and also the actress Gal Gadot. That was funny.
Yeah, see, I've seen so many people post lately. What comedians don't you find funny? And I think maybe Matt Rife got triggered it. Not because he's not funny, just because like comedy's going through a battle right now because of him. This is great. But that's hard for someone like me who knows so many comics. Like that's messed up. I would have to tag people. As I'm seeing people tag Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Dane Cook, and it's like, oh snap! These are all like mainstream people. I can't answer this because I would tag all the people I personally know. That would be messed up. My friend list would go down to probably 50 people after that.
Yeah.
But this guy, so what did you think? Was he pretty hot? You saw. You were trying to look. Was he hot? That guy, because he's known for his hotness. That's why people are tuning in. What do you think? What do you think, Eric? Was he kind of hot? He wasn't showing his abs.
Are you trying to make me come out of the fucking closet?
Hey man, I can't make you do anything. All I could do is I can
Just
maybe
trying to make you come.
Did it happen? Did it happen? Did you?
What?
Come.
All the way to the studio.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to look at your hair here, man. I'm not trying to. If it happened, it happened.
I mean, not yet. At least but I normally do it like multiple times a day. Well, once a day, I should say.
Okay. Well.
And but you know what? I mean, like let's do a little this might be a little good segue here. I mean, like.
Let's do it.
Because you know what color is calm?
White. We got a lot of white in here.
Yeah,
oh, is this like so when you see water, you feel like peeing? Does this make you feel like coming because it's white?
Well, I mean, like that would if white creates life, wouldn't that make what? Isn't that the legitimate white supremacy?
Isn't that weird? That's a different definition of the
because I understand that they
imagine if every time you came white power.
Because let me tell you this, I understand they try to do it like with skin color, but come on, even minorities jizz white.
So we all bleed the same color and we all come the same color.
Yes, we're different colors, but we all come.
Our vaginas and penises may be different, but we all come the same color.
Yep, and we're all jizz, we're all sperm.
Unfortunately, know this. Yeah.
So, if there's any legitimate white supremacy, that it's that kind of stuff. But no, there's no other bullshit
Imagine
that they're trying to.
We should all be
push.
able to come together. That is a good.
We have to
good quote that
come
we-
together. We all need to come together.
Maybe that's what's keeping people with violence and people so stressed. People need to belong to some group. There's always there's plus to the orientation, and then we fit in somehow. I guess I'm a CIS or something. That's what it's like. We all just need to come together. But I don't think I would be able to come on just pressure like that though. If we all did a Zoom thing, you think that would work? Like coming together, or does it all have to be the same place? Maybe in front of the White House, right? Or it's in front of like a political building where all just come.
I mean,
Because give me some time, I could get comfortable. It's just like it would be hard. No, it would. It wouldn't
Hard.
be.
it
definitely
would be hard.
It definitely wouldn't be hard at first. It'd be a difficult task though at first, but then once I get into it, but then my partner, she might not, I don't know.
With this current administration, would that be a good idea? Because I mean, I'm very sure that he would love to partake in that, especially if you're a fucking minor.
Wow, come on. Well, we got that. Okay, we got the thing up there about the views. But this show's all about address and everything.
Addressing
Come on,
everything,
why?
but I mean,
Well-
first of all, how is this even offensive in the first place? We were given, especially with the person that we got in
Yeah.
office, we've already
Okay.
gotten a dose of that. If you've watched Family Guy, the guy's name is Herbert.
The perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucker looks almost exactly like him. He acts like him, almost sounds like him. I wonder if
he likes ice cream. Jeez.
Dude, that is not ice cream.
I mean,
that's
he only likes one flavor too. That's creepy. He only likes vanilla. I think, right? He only likes vanilla. That's a little creepy.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
How do you even know if that's like legit ice cream and just like not something like scooped
you
up in the
saying, man?
form of ice cream?
Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Well, I mean, it could be bad. We just don't know what it is. Someone should take that ice cream and put it under a microscope and find out. Well, I don't know. Dogs don't even like this guy really. But how you feel in this society right now? Do you feeling kind of? You feel like we belong? No one feels like they belong.
Well, I mean, like that. I've never had that feeling because I was always because I was born with I wouldn't say birth defects, but I was born with disabilities. The co-singer was with that like that. Well, what about
The
you?
woman.
What about you, Shai? Have you ever felt alienated, or felt like you never belonged?
Well, yeah, but it was a long time ago. But not now. I feel like a panther, and I'm belonging. People who don't think that I am, it's their problem. I'm belong.
No, that's self-confidence. That needs to be encouraged, but that's not very what's. Here, give me a minute. I apologize.
If only we had the Zoom thing on right now. But
Yeah. So what's the question?
that wasn't funny. That right there. That's rest in peace to another drug addict. That's not very funny. But it is funny that Conor McGregor recently knocked out a mascot. It was for an ad for his some pain reliever patches. So his thing was to knock out the mascot for like a promotional stunt for his heat patches, and he was gonna punch him and then say, "You should try one of these." And instead, he really did knock him out.
Mhm.
That's not pain. When you're fully knocked out unconscious, you're not in pain anymore.
No, if anything, it's kind of a
It's more
relief.
like when you're knocked out.
Yeah.
I think it's not a pain. It's more like feeling just that not confident it's hard to get up, but it's not pain because pain is temporary. It's just like if you want to rise up or stay down.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you know what? A lot of people are being encouraged to stay down these days, especially for the votes. They need people to have like little to no balls because if you have balls, you can take control of every situation. To be honest,
Yeah.
we don't live in a society where masculinity, well, unless if it's like a word like a any of that is fucking encouraged.
It's weird. I just made it. I think with the masculinity because I didn't have a father growing up, but at least I kind of just made it in the era where I have a tad bit of still masculinity. I wasn't fully emasculated. I wasn't born in this generation, luckily. Oh my gosh, because it's promoted now, not to have masculinity. How does someone fix your car? I'm glad my mechanic's been around for like 30 years. 'Cause when he's done for, imagine someone new. There's gonna be no new shops.
Yeah.
This generation doesn't know how to fix a car.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem, man. Some people like say they want to drive, but they don't know how to park and don't know how to change a flat tire. That's the
Yeah.
problem with my generation.
Yeah, I've never changed my own tire, so I might die that way. Might die. Rest in peace. I'll be right there, just dead under my car. Yeah, last time I've been unconscious, I didn't feel a thing. I was at work at a restaurant, and I didn't know. I guess there was a shelf edge right there, and I got up and I hit it and I knocked myself out unconscious,
Oh,
and
shit.
I was late clocking in because of that, but no one knew anything. I was just laid upstairs in the locker room, just on the ground, unconscious. No one knew anything. It was weird. I could be dead right now. Who knows? This could be my second life.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a better one. Yeah, because I work in a supermarket.
I mean, what's important? It means that I think the main lesson is like always surround yourself with people, because what you said, being unconscious. So
Yeah.
it's important like always people and have your ID with you, and then with ID and everything, then people can help.
Yeah, you know what's true? When I was unconscious, I blacked. It was all black. But when I took my own life, I saw the white light, like right behind you, the white light. So yeah, totally did. Maybe I did see heaven, and it's just gonna be a bunch of like tanning salon bulbs, and I don't know if it's real clouds.
Maybe like I think the black, maybe it's like who knows, maybe it's before you were born, no? And
Wow.
so it's
I was
there
taken
black
back.
nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's black, it's like and you said you didn't feel nothing. It's like take for example like 500 years back before we were on this planet. So it's like
Wow, I
we
was
weren't
taken
even
back.
born, so it's nothing. To
You know,
worry
I
about.
could have used a nap anyway. So maybe it came in handy. Yeah. So I mean, Asheville, what the hell's here's how I was looking up why tickling turns people on. Dude, does tickling turn guys on? Hey, you ever been tickled?
Tickled?
And then you just came?
Well, repeat the question again, sir.
You ever been tickled and you just came?
No, man. If I'm tickled and the one who tickles me
Not-
is on a real problem.
It says it can be very arousing. For most, it says for most people who engage in erotic tickling, the pleasure is often a byproduct of the interplay of physical and psychological elements.
Depends who you tickle.
So you're like, being tickled, and then it takes you into another world of, I guess, ooh, that's that person
I
touching.
never understood why people, when they get tickled, they laugh. Why?
Some people enjoy it.
I know, I understand.
Maybe they laugh because it's like, oh my gosh, why does this turn me on? Why am I coming right now? You think that's it? It's coming and it's funny because they don't understand it. I don't know. Usually when I'm tickled, I'm very stoned.
And actually, on that note, I don't understand where this started. While we're on this topic, Come on. It's like, come on, man. It's like, come on, what?
Come on, what and come on, where?
Come on, where? Yeah, huh?
Exactly. Come on, where?
Yeah.
Where should? Yeah, back to coming together. Coming together. Yeah,
The Beatles have a song called "Come Together."
They, I believe, came
Main
together
hit.
in the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah.
They came together, and then they urinated together.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
Yellows-
it's weird. There's no etiquette with coming together. Only urinating together. You ever been at a urinal next to someone and you need to have your space, but no one ever says, "Hey, man, watch where you come."
Yeah.
There's actually a thing for that. Yeah, let's see. Coming and here we go. Men shouldn't stand to pee. It's unhealthy for you.
Okay. Why is that?
Okay, it's a
Men shouldn't stand while they pee.
it's a journey. It's a senior urologist claims that men should not urinate standing up, but instead sit down because let's see where we go. A survey said it emptied your bladders better. Empties your bladders better. So you might still have a full-on bladder if you're standing up.
Excuse me
versus
for a
sitting
second.
down to pee.
Excuse me for a second.
I'm here if you want to.
We got you, shot man.
Yeah.
So this is we're gonna focus on you because let's make sure this is here we go. This is the shy show right here.
Well,
We don't-
turns
we
out to
don't-
be.
We don't really focus on you in the group. This is your time, man. This is your
Yeah.
time to
So
shy on.
you're on. So
So hey, so you're the muscle, the more the hot guy in the group. How does that feel?
yeah, feel that hot guy.
Yeah, you're the hot guy in the group, but you have to stay silent so he looks like the hot guy.
And feels okay. I think that if people say the hot guy, so I don't need to do anything.
So
I mean hot guy and just need to be hot, so he got noticed.
yeah, so and you're still the single.
Single?
Yeah, still single guy. Because you've been on here a couple times.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Right now, currently single.
Currently single.
But I mean, yeah, I've been knocking past relationships.
Yeah, and they didn't work out, huh?
I mean, all dynamic, but some of them, but they were fun, okay. I'm still young, so it's like I'm not in a rush.
So I mean, so it seems like, geez, man, I see on the Google it says toxic people in relationships to watch out for. The charmer is number one. You think that's rude because you seem kind of like a charmer yourself. They say at the beginning of a relationship, charmers will be romantic, and then they'll just flip it on you.
I mean, it all depends on this, and I don't think there's a law. I mean, maybe yes, maybe no, but depends how what's the other perspective, because I think everyone has a perspective, right? Look,
Yeah, so you're quite a romantic.
I guess so. I mean, I'm not talking about both sides and perspectives, and then decides.
Thinks about both sides. See, ladies, and he's single right there. Number two, they say the bully. Bullies try to intimidate their partners. Not would that be you?
Bully my partner.
Yeah. Like
If
that.
I'm doing it. And well, and
We're gonna get
I'm
you
not,
set up here.
I'm not
People listening in.
Well, I'm not bullying anyone, but if someone if we're like not the right paces, you know, there's like the thing on pace. Like someone like, for example, I go on 50 miles per hour in a relationship, and someone want to
Yeah.
go on 5 miles per hour. So then I think that if different paces, so maybe it's time to say, okay, maybe let's take time apart, because if you try too much and go slower, little slower, and as much as you want, it just becomes a snowball, and then you will just become jealous on others.
You're a man that knows what he wants, and you're very direct about it.
I'm also willing to do other thing. I'm willing to listen to the other side, but still, I'm not giving up on myself, because I also have an opinion.
You come first, yeah. And they say there's the mind mixer, mind games. We're gonna set this guy up here. You're still single, right, Eric?
Never really have been otherwise, to be honest.
So, so that's how you like it. You're like free. That could be. So I picture myself free also, but in a way that if someone be with someone, still that right person should make you feel like I'm still at doing what I feel like and living my life, but I'm still with this person.
Yeah, I mean, open
Well,
communication.
in all honesty, I mean, and I don't want to sound like an incel or anything like that, but I do blame a lot of this stuff on how should I say this? I do blame a lot of it on social media, because I mean, right now, everyone wants to go after the same people.
It's like a Friends episode, huh?
Pretty much.
Jeez.
I mean, like, do you like, let me ask you this: when was the last time, like, fuck a 10? Let's just talk to like about an 8. She's very nice.
Yeah.
She has some good maintenance. But she's reasonable. However, she's in her fucking head, she's a 10, even though she's like an 8 or less. So she feels like she's entitled to like fuckers like Elon Musk and Andrew Tate and all these other big dogs.
Okay.
I actually get a lot I don't agree with everything that he says, but there is a lot of merit to what he says.
So, geez, man, that's gonna steer off the topic. But you said
No.
Elon Musk. I think of Grimes, but
Well, I mean, like, first of all, I mean, like, why would you ever? I think for the LGBTQ for Gay Pride Month, I think Musk is the perfect last name.
yeah. Well, it's weird. Okay, so it's weird that the gay friends I know, they're the only people that have said to me. So maybe they're right, because they're the only people that said to me, "Are you musky?" I didn't get it at first, and then I'm like, wait, I don't even know what you mean. What are you talking about? And then I find out what they mean. So maybe Musk is a LGBT thing.
Well, I mean, like, then you
They're
also have
kind
to
of hollering.
you also have to. Then I would say one of the gayest things ever is a musket. You could, or Or is the trans community
Okay.
hold on, or is the trans community
Hold
going to
on.
appropriate that because you have the musk and the muscat?
Wait, what? Okay. So
No, you know what a musket is, right?
Yeah.
So
Unless.
But-
Okay. See where you're going with this.
So I mean, like the Second Amendment, that a lot of people had muskets. However, we're in times when people are manipulating language and making it their own language, or like appropriating the English language and infiltrating the vocabulary. So would we say instead of a 16 to 1800s gun, which it was considered
The musket. I
a
know.
musket. Now we call a trans woman, since she can jizz, a musket, because she's
I kind of relate to that from the 90 Day Fiance episode where the dude at the penis, he came like a musket, yeah.
I think that's inappropriate. And do you know what? That I mean, I think
It's
that's
fully open to let them chime in and say if they, because that's a new one there. Yeah. Wait,
obviously it wouldn't be spelt the same, but it would be pronounced the same.
I thought that was a trans thing chiming in. No, that's about a mom of 6 super gluing her eyes shut after mistaking nail glue bottle for eye drops. So I had
Cool.
I had someone chime in with that one. So I guess it's surgery related. Well, I think I did say something here about how I was so we're getting on the pride topics because it's the Pride Month and I have my pride shirt on. I not really into all the movies because I'm not really.
Movies have been garbage for
Not really
for
into-
the past like 10, 15 years.
Okay, we're talking about movies. Boogeyman was good. That was a good one.
Well, with the exception, most recently, Top Gun Maverick was badass.
Around the end, yeah. Renfield, you seen Renfield?
I don't really watch
Nicolas Cage as a vampire.
Fast X was a good one.
You liked it?
Yes.
I was stoned and I felt like it was just too long. I felt like it I can't say it was horrible, but it was just too long because it's like it was hard to stay on track with it because it's like, okay, you're going here, you're going there. What happened in between here? But then
For me, I don't know movies so much.
I could tell you like action. But were you kind of glad that? So you like all the characters, I guess. Well, the whole
Who
time,
doesn't like action, even a little action?
and all the actors were, well, all the action heroes were great in the movie. It's just, were you glad that? Because during the whole time, I was like, all right, they got 10,000 of these guys against Jason Momoa. Now at this point, I hope The Rock doesn't show up because that's just too much. And then he did, but only in the end. Did you like how that happened?
I mean, I was actually I was more excited to see Giselle back.
Oh wait, Giselle. We talking about the? Oh wow.
Go with that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
I was wow.
I kind of forgot Wonder Woman was in there.
Yeah, in the end.
Yeah. So John Cena died. You like that?
It was like.
No, not in real life.
Okay, I mean,
Oh.
at least that's now Vin Diesel and still in
So-
life, the
so-
main character.
My non-murderous producer back here it reminded me, because you say took that as John Cena died, but not in real life. It reminds me, the Pat Robertson died, the 700 Club guy.
199.
600. He was 699 years old. So the guy, but in reality, he was like 80 something. But he was almost immortal. So he started losing it a little bit. But why the hate? So much hate for the guy. You knew about him, 700 Club and all that.
I didn't know the 27 Club, but I don't know.
No idea what the heck that is.
Which
really
actor
did-
again? Robert
20.
Pattinson?
Pat Robertson.
I don't know. Who it is.
But now, what the heck is 27 Club? What the heck is that now?
You never heard of it?
I don't think so.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, Amy Winehouse.
You've got.
Okay.
Jim
Yeah,
Morrison,
yeah.
Jim
No, I know about all those
Dave
people. Okay.
Buckenfeldt.
Oh, you're talking about 27 people dying at 27. Kind of.
Oh.
Okay. I guess we could add Tupac to that. But he was almost. I think he was 26. The crazy thing is, so you don't know. Okay, you don't know him. He was like a evangelical guy, but then at the same time that Ted Kaczynski just died, people are calling him a king. But he like blew up people through mailboxes and all that stuff. But people say he told the truth. He was the king. How the hell, like that guy, in silence to that guy dying though. Yet they I think I got right here. So silence to that guy dying, and then something about the Zodiac killer got shrugged off. They think they found the guy, but then he shrugged. I mean, do we care about the Zodiac killer anymore?
Zodiac killer.
He really made little pieces of killing each other. He made little. Oh yeah, I got coupons here too. Now I brought this paper and there's coupons. Who wants coupons? That's good stuff right there. Yeah, but Pride. I was watching. I'm not into like the romance movies. It's a dude on dude. But I do like. I think I like gay cooking. Or gay lesbian. I don't know. They were cooking, and I'm like, that looks good. They had like some rainbow donuts. That looked good. Like when the cream came out, I was like, "Ooh, I want to lick that."
Let me ask you this. Can I ask you this?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it, man. Come
What? It's not just this, but
on. No, you could have that and more.
I mean, isn't everybody, especially when they go to like the wharf, isn't that even when straight people become gay anyways because of clam chowder? You're eating clams.
Yeah.
You're eating a lot of
And the
clam.
juice.
Yeah, the clam juice. So I mean, like I think that's when everybody becomes lesbo.
Yeah. But the gay guys, what would wait? Hold on. Whoa, I was gonna say, what would we?
Huh?
I guess you got a point there, cause I'm like thinking too. I say, the clams, that's for the lesbos, but what would we? And then I just said we. Yeah. So I guess if I eat the clams, it does. I guess it would make me feel a little the gay.
No, I wouldn't say it's like because I mean like who doesn't?
Because
like
I just said well, what would we as the gays? And then like, hold on, it said
no,
we.
it's gay if you're a lesbo, if you're a female, but if you're a male, then you're eating.
I do put bananas in my oatmeal.
Luke, you have a fan asking if you're taking phone calls.
Wait, I don't know how to. So sure.
It's up to you. I just want to know.
I can. I don't know. My
are we taking calls?
Producer here.
If we're taking calls, that'd be awesome, especially if they have something.
I feel like saying symbolically non-murderous producer because I feel like there's a lot of producers that do murder people, and so this is unique. Suge Knight,
huh?
Suge Knight probably murders people. I was trying not to reuse names I know personally because
I don't get.
Yeah, if there's a phone, sure.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Tell
we'll
your listeners you can call that number up on the wall there.
Everyone, you could call the number on the wall.
You're supposed to be reading.
415-757-0676. You can call that number. I got this. Yeah, you want to call a number? Call that right there.
And immediately we got one.
Yeah, but if that's my mom, that's.
No, that's not your mom.
Oh,
Okay.
Paul got us someone. Yeah.
All right, so you can go. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. This is what's really happening. I got Moldavite here.
Hey, Luke.
Hey.
Go ahead.
This is Jen Eros.
Sorry.
Okay, it's Jen Eros. I do know Jen Eros. It's been a while. And
It's
you
been a
have
while. I was one of 2 people watching. I thought I would just add my voice to it since
I
nobody
know,
else was
sorry. Go
commenting.
ahead. keep
the
talking.
first time caller, so it's kind of you got to get the volume
Are you
level
saying I
there.
popped your cherry on Good
sorry.
Friday?
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
Are they all from? I think that
It's
I think I can hear it
no,
through
it's
this
just
thing.
it's coming. Yeah, you should be able to hear them all the way across the board. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you
Go
hear my
ahead,
voice?
Jen.
All
Can you
right,
hear me
all
now?
across the broad.
go ahead, Jen.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay, you got really faint, but that's fine. Hi guys, how you doing?
Sorry,
Hey, all
guys.
right. Good, good. It's great to have a first-time caller. I didn't know we could do this here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to push some limits out there. I'm glad this works.
Great, thanks for calling. So what do you think so far?
I'm reserving judgment because,
You can judge.
I missed the beginning of all of this, but I'm catching some of it. And on the comment you made about does anybody care about the Zodiac killer,
Yes.
I go back to that one.
Okay. Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought it was trans or something.
Just proving I was listening for a time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
We're talking about the Zodiac show.
Well, I actually had a neighbor in another town who was a writer, got to interview a sister of one of his victims.
Wow.
I don't know why she's not coming in. Sorry, guys.
How'd that go?
I'm just saying there's less than 6 degrees of separation.
And
so
do you
keep an
think
eye on
they
your
got the
rearview
guy?
mirror.
You think they got the real
What's
Zodiac?
Say that again?
You think they got the real Zodiac?
I think if they got the real guy, first, it's about time. Second, it was so long ago when that occurred. And, kind of like his 15 minutes of fame ran out. So, no, it's really sad that all those people died, but the fact that you brought that up, I'm looking at your audience going, how are they going to know about that guy?
Yeah, I guess a lot of them are young. But I guess it stays relevant. And the news says alleged clue to Zodiac killer shrugged off.
Say that again?
And the news says alleged clue to Zodiac killer shrugged off. And that's recent.
Yeah, I know. They have been reemerging with some other interest in that story. So unless it hits, its own Netflix special, I don't know that you're going to have a wide enough audience that's following it anymore.
We need well, no, I guess Zodiac's been covered. They're doing Ted Menendez people.
But I have to ask, have you seen the Rolling Stones, or are you just wearing the shirt, dude?
Rolling Stone. Oh, she's asking you, Eric. Have you seen the Rolling Stones?
I've seen the Rolling Stones live. Yes. Yeah, I mean once, right before Charlie Watts passed. So rest in peace, Charlie Watts. Fantastic percussionist.
So do you have any moves like Jagger?
You got some?
Mind you, because I'm calling in, I can't watch.
Oh, hey, I apologize. So, may you please say that one more time?
Do you have any moves like Jagger?
Do I have any moves like Jagger? I'd like to think so, but I leave that up to leave that up to the audience or people who are ever watching or listening to me.
Okay, I have a question then. Since I didn't get the introduction of who you guys are before I tuned in,
We are.
do you have a band?
Yes, we are a band. I'm a co-frontman and co-singer of this band called Moldavite. It's like a modernized '60s kind of thing going. Unfortunately, our co-singer kind of got lost in the streets and kind of gave up, and she's really pissed.
In San Francisco.
Oh my god.
She's pissed?
Yeah, she's pissed and basically gave up on the whole thing. She said, "Fuck this," and yeah. But that's
what's
fine.
your crowd size when you go out and perform?
Say that one more time.
What's your usual crowd size when you go out and perform in front of people?
We really we never really actually we're still kind of up and coming. We didn't really get the opportunity to perform in or open in like for decently sized crowds. But when we were doing open mics, everyone cheered, and whoever listens to our work, especially the young generation, they absolutely love it.
So how would you classify your personal um, gift in music? Like, what are you giving the crowd that they're cheering for?
It's something old but new. Like it's like a not it, it's its own distinct sound. It's its own distinct energy. It has resemblances of the '60s, but it's not the '60s. Yeah, so a lot of like 1967. Um, please, dude, can you just here? I apologize for saying it. Can you just mute that? So
No, it's okay.
please call her. Please call her. Repeat that question. I apologize.
Well, just like what part of music becomes like your gift to the audience, the thing that gets you out there in front of them that you have to share? You know, what within you as a musician says, this is what I'm feeding them today. You know, this is the energy that I'm going to be putting out there.
Personally, as I just I like sharing my soul. I like sharing my history, and I'm not scared to wear my soul on my sleeve. And so I guess what I bring to the table to an audience is that it's just that rawness, not exclusively when it comes to the to my vocal abilities, but it's something new that but it's something that I'm not. One of the things about me is that I'm not scared, and I know that a lot of people, even though they have a lot of unkept potential, they're very, very scared to bring something new to the table because they just want to go with what works and there are even people who just want to perform in these local bars and not be that all that big because I mean because they're just scared. I'm not scared. I have certain fears, but I think it's like a lot of charisma and execution that's very, very, very different the way that I do it. That's kind of resembles the past, but it's not what a lot of people present today. But it's something that I know that they really, really miss.
So for me to understand this a little better, are you saying that you're taking some influences of the 60s, but bringing your own raw personal story into the music?
Very much so. Yeah. My songs technically need to they're not so direct. They're a bit more they're a bit more they're a bit more I should say kind of like I want people to imagine what I'm saying instead of directly giving them what is because a lot of the music in the past that they used a lot of symbolism and metaphors and they painted you a picture instead of basically pardon my language here having like writing songs that sound like a bitch fest and it's like I don't know exactly what this person is saying but the way they're executing it and I feel what they're saying. And if you actually read between the lines, then you understand what we're saying. So, because my mother, I wrote something that was a lot more direct than this, and then she said, "Well, you shouldn't be so direct when it comes to this." And I think that's what the problem is, and to a lot of yoga artists these days is that they're a little way too direct. It's not very creative. The structure is the exactly the same. There's no mystery. There's the the formula is absolutely predictable, and it's not weird. You can. That's what made a lot of artists like Janis Joplin, Nirvana, Jimi Hendrix, even Tool. They're very, very unpredictable. You don't know where they're going in the midst of a song.
Right.
So that and it's like, oh my God, what is this? So it actually makes people want to listen a little bit more by luring them in. It's okay. What else is going to go on? Because songs are supposed to tell a story, but these days they really don't tell stories. They lyrically they do, but musically they don't tell stories. It's not very much in conjunction with what the singer or the musician is trying to express. They just express something from something that's like really basic. Like I can just easily just do this, and then they just talk and say stuff behind it, and then that's a song. It's like, I'm sorry, that's not a song. That's more of a that's more of a that's more of a rant.
Well, even rap being rhythm and poetry, which people don't express it as such anymore. It's very derivative anymore from what used to be happening, like early
Well,
'80s.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to put some input on that. This is exactly why I like very much. This is exactly why I love earlier rap. It was fun. It had earlier than Eminem. We're talking MC Hammer. We're talking about Young MC with Bust a Move. All this kind of stuff was very much very expressive and it was fun, to be honest. Music
Yeah.
is all about being uplifting, having fun, and just like freely expressing yourself. But right now, music these days, whether if it's country, pop, rap, whatever, they all have the same formula, especially country and rap, because I mean they both of them talk about having a toxic substance. They talk about having some form of fornication or being attraction. They both talk about some form of wealth. They both talk about some. It's just like and I'm like saying that if your whole song is all about either being. First of all, this is no longer music that we listen to anymore. It's indoctrination and stereotypes, and the reason why and and I don't want to be political here, but this is and I don't want to be called racist, but like, let's call a spade a spade. No pun intended there. That all of this stuff is creating not just stereotypes, but encouraging awful behavior that oppresses minority groups, because they're saying that the thug life, committing crimes, committing these atrocities is good, and that's part of their culture. Meanwhile, it's like, that's not what I think of when I think of minority music, black music specifically. I think soul. I think blues. I think, hey, I'm going above and beyond my struggles. I'm going above and beyond all of this. But it's like, it's all about harming each other. And so, do you know what? Rap went from having fun and expressing yourself to now this mainstream nonsense that's really very much saying that here so that really just like diminishes this, and people want to say we want to stop racism, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not, and the thing is that how can you stop that when you're encouraging awful behavior? To me, in my opinion, saying that this ghetto culture and this rap music and saying that this is black music, in my opinion, that is racist. Because that does not represent. I've met a lot of wonderful black people. So and I'm not trying to white knight or anything like this. But I do believe that music expresses culture. And if you're saying that scumbag music is speaks to the culture of that minority, I'm saying then you people are racist. It's because do you know how? Because I forgot what this guy's name is, but recently there's this there was a blues guitarist, very very good blues guitarist, up and coming. It's like a modernized blues. And that blues guitarist and that vocalist is just so great. But do you know what? Nobody listens to him. I shouldn't say absolutely nobody, but I'm saying like he's not as big as we want to.
Is he local? Is somebody you know?
Huh?
Is it somebody you know that you're
Anyways.
referencing?
No, it's nobody that I know. It's somebody that I watched on not watched, but I saw on iTunes, and by the looks but he's not getting a lot of the attention, or at least not much attention as it is as I believe that he should, and because
Excuse me for
Yeah?
interrupting, but I think it's like we still a band, and and I know that we have some circumstance, but if not our songs, maybe another cover song that me and Eric usually play. I think the audience would like to hear something.
This guy wants to rock out.
yeah.
One song, I think, I have the guitar, and we come on the way, and
But,
people say I'm a band, and it's not a lecture.
I love this.
No, no.
I love this. but-
No.
I think it's a great-
It's not. I'm actually talking to somebody here.
Okay, so
But yeah, let's play the music.
I know,
Yeah.
Shy.
so okay. Why don't you just get to
Just how long
whatever
is
the
your show?
question was? Yeah, finish it out. Yeah.
So what else do you have to wrap up on? But I love answering
So
these
just-
No,
questions.
so just make sure we just finish on that question.
If I may.
Yeah,
If I may. Luke, first of all, how long is your show?
it's about 2 hour. It's about
How
2
far
hours.
are we in?
Yeah, I mean it's not my show. It's we're guests.
I know, Luke. Can you hear
We
me?
go until about 6:30 tonight.
That's what I was going.
We're gonna.
You got
we're
about
go-
15
Yeah.
minutes. So yeah, I'd love
Yeah.
to hear some of the music.
yeah,
you
we're
guys
we're
do.
gonna we're gonna go about until like 6:15. So
So what I was going to ask you then is if you were aware, a lot of the music you referred to, where it wasn't so on the nose about the sexual innuendo, they had to like hide some of that stuff and being more
Mhm.
creative. There were laws about what you could have on the air and in front of children and on TV. And now that everything's internet-wide, that you can just live stream from anything at any time,
yeah,
and all
If you
those
want to do
rules
some
have
music.
been cast aside. I agree. I think doesn't challenge the artist to work harder at saying the messages that they used to have to try to get across. Just like Tutti Frutti used to be a dirty song,
yeah,
right? But there were a lot of examples of how they got around things. Even in the dating game, they couldn't say, things that were sexual. They'd say, making whoopee. They made up a thing to
Yeah.
cover it.
yeah.
So,
exactly.
yeah, you are calling back to an era where there actually was structure around what could and could not be said in public or on radio that was broadcast to the public, where we don't have those extreme things. But you also don't have the same audience watching the same show every night on the same 5 channels.
Yes, I agree.
So the diversity of what people are demanding to listen to and what they feel the freedom of expression is for them.
I also
It's not a long
think
thing.
that there's.
So thank
that-
you. I appreciate.
I also
what you
do just
said
like
on that.
one minor note here. I honestly also think that nothing is in. I should say, the past 15, 20 years, nothing's been innovative. And nothing speaks to the youth. The youth wants something that's new. They want the millennials and the Zoomers really didn't have anything like that was significant enough to make a big splash and define their generation. You had Xers and Boomers that did, but millennials and Zoomers were kind of like left out in the dust, and that's what I think that our band can help revive.
All right, well, let's hear it.
All right, so we'll start.
I'll go off the phone, and I'm gonna watch you guys from the video.
Okay, so this is actually gonna be a cover, summertime.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the conversation.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for talking to me. Now, if you want to follow on my social media, just follow at Moldavite Official, and also you guys subscribe to the Moldavite channel if you can. We're gonna try to pump out as much content as we can, but since it's been only like 3 people over the course of like 3-4 years, that's been practically impossible to do. But okay, great speaking with you.
Thanks for letting me in, Luke.
Yeah, here's Luke one more time.
Hey, Jen, thanks for calling. Good to hear from you again.
Absolutely, you know how to find me.
About to rock out
on
here.
Insta.
Jen Eros on Insta.
209
Okay.
on Instagram.
Great. Thanks for calling in.
Right on, dude. Bye.
You'll be. I will do the skill. Just play, man.
Ah, see that. What's that thing? Okay.
All right. Ready? Let's play the music.
Hell yeah. That's what you were waiting for. I like that.
Shines easy. We shine jumping when the cotton's high. Lots of soaking the rain. She's looking good now. Hush, baby, baby, baby. No, 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 don't you cry. Don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and shine to me. Take to the sky. The sky. Nothing's gonna find you well. Hush, baby, baby, baby. No, 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 don't you cry.
Hey, I was rocking.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's
Yeah.
watching on that.
Way.
Hopefully she's watching that thing. I mean, she was tuning in to you guys, so that was a great lead up. Wait, did you want to do one more?
Yeah, why
Sure.
not?
Okay, yeah. I mean, we yeah.
Abstract.
I got the time.
Abstract. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So totally strong. So many eyes and minds have never provoked us, honey. I ain't nothing look beyond the surface. Guess the line starts to tell my head, made me horrific. Now inside the front, now outside the back, with there's a crack. Cause I feel there's ain't nothing to inside. Abstract painting. Say why do I have to be an abstract painting? So pretty strong, you're just walking by. You're the one to do it every time you see it. No, it won't never, cause it ain't easy. See the design. I believe me, this painting is divine. All the experts knew the landscape is green and yellow. My name is Helen, so I have a green. Still, no one understands the meaning. No, there's so much strife. I was painting with a knife, and everything is just splattered. And every year it's just shattered, honey. I have nothing to see. No, I know I'll never be unless you see deeply. Feel the vibes. I'm there and come alive. Something to shape my world. You then see a part. Tell me what I am one last time now. Abstract painting. Say why do I have to be abstract painting? Somebody say. Tell me, concept viable. Need to know. I don't be on board stuff. Don't you mean you want to buy me a seat? You see like this to me and tell me, stand by me and tell me that. Don't be your boss, don't need to know now. What concept viable got? Need to go down.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Wow. You know, I think we get one more song in there, huh?
You got 7 minutes left in podcast.
You got like a 12-minute song, 30-minute song or something, or I don't know, some
If I could bench, maybe you want to do?
No, I don't remember.
So, last extreme.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last song, and then we do one. Yeah.
Last word. You got it.
Yeah, anyways.
A little.
Ready?
A little louder on that, man.
Ready, let's rock it, man.
Life's extreme. You know it'll be alright. Life is like a stream, honey. You don't know it'll be alright. And the soul's like water, just keeps going and going. Ooh, the water just keeps going. Certain stones crashes and smashes the water wherever it goes. Why? songs of you and I guess the songs gonna be up but the war just keeps going, I don't know why. Just keeps fighting and fighting until it dies. I ask myself, when? Oh, cause this damage everywhere. I got to know now. Tell me now. If one is something I don't, I said the water knows something I know. The waterfall will it be calm at all? I see the waters, it's on last take. It's fine, and then into a lake. Well, the heart is green. It's the most beautiful thing the water's ever seen. The water's found peace. Now that it's made is green. There's no longer a stream. Isn't the heart and soul a beautiful
Y'all making that spirit rock out. Look. Yeah, that was Moldavite.
So caller, hopefully that striked your fancy. Now you know what we're a lot more about. Let the music do the talking sometimes, cause every now and then it's it's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like it's kind of this kind of stuff needs to be like, it's almost like a dating profile. I can give you all of the freaking highlights and show you how I perceive it or whatever. But it's like when the chemistry and it's like the presence is going there, then they start seeing what you're talking about or what you're not talking about at the same time.
I would put this in your dating profile. Hey, yeah, we're doing last words. Last words. Choose your side if you want Bud Light for Garth Brooks wants you to drink Bud Light. Enjoy.
But do you know what? I don't.
I'm thinking about having car jitsu videos.
Well, you want to know something? Here, listen.
Let Paul know ahead of time. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
This is your time. Okay, tell us, and then last words for you.
I'm glad that Bud Light has become part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
Cheers. You want to know why? Because Bud Light is, even as a beer, is for fucking pussies. And so...
You mean, if you get pussy on there, yeah.
Well, it's for pussies and bitches. It's for, like... It's for cowards and weak people. Now... Give me my...
What is this? Oh, yeah.
Now...
This guy.
This is
what last words here.
This is what.
So Bud Light's always been the queen of beers. Bud has always been the king. I guess that's. I don't else to say? So the last words for you guys here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks for hosting us.
thank you for everything, and we really hope
Enjoyed.
to come back. Don't count on it, but
We're gonna release soon an EP.
You guys, but I don't know. She might not. You
I
guys
mean-
can come back. Yeah.
I mean, she might just like be out in general because she just doesn't like the city. But that's fine. I don't blame you. San Francisco is not what it used to be. Not even when I was a
used
kid
to
in the
party
90s.
out here. Yeah, it's not what it used to be anymore. Instead, they could put. They have a budget issue. They could put it towards transportation, crime, drugs. But instead, they put it on like they put 55,000, I think it was, towards a drag ambassador. So.
Come
I don't
on,
know.
this is supposed to be fucking the city of the hippie city. This should be all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but it's nothing like that.
Yeah, but I mean, but back in my day, the drug dealers, you go to their house. You don't. They're just not all over the street. You go to their house, you knock on the door, hey, get some drugs. I wouldn't mind if it was back to that, but not not just scattered all over the street. All right, this is it.
All right, so where do we catch everything you guys do?
Oh,
Stand
that
up with
was-
the camera so they can see you at the end. You're packing up your gear, and we're still live. So tell us where we can catch everything you guys do.
Eric Joss.
You can catch our stuff on Moldavite official on Instagram, and we're I think it might be official Moldavite or Moldavite official on YouTube. I'm starting to expand, and we'll sooner or later start posting things up on Spotify, and I'll keep Luke up to date about that, and then we'll pimp that more information out when more comes out.
Absolutely. And there'll be more stuff in the comments down below, guys. You can get links for Moldavite and all his stuff they're doing. Luke,
Huh?
sign off to your fans.
Oh.
Look at that camera and smile.
Hey.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. Bye. See you next week. Let's go. LGB community.
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't say LGB community.
Here, man. It's
It used to
I
be
don't know
that.
if I just came up with that. Let's go. Oh.